When do we begin?
Now.
Alright, what's up guys? It's Alejandro, and I'm actually going to be doing a deck profile for Jamie's deck. It's, what is it, Jamie?
Dark Magician.
Dark Magician deck, and this is his build. I don't want, there are some things we have out that we don't have as yet, but we're just going to use what we got for right now. So let's go ahead and start this up, alright? So I'll move the extra deck to the side here. So we're going to start the deck with 3, of course. The main course inside the deck is Deck Magicians. Gosh, she is still blowing up my phone.
Deck Magicians?
Dark Magicians. It's inside of the deck. 3 normal, 2500 beater, so this is the average that you run inside of every Magician deck. Next, we're going to go into 3 Magician Rod. This is the search that you can search for your Magician stuff, like for your spells or traps, Eternal Souls, Magician Navigation, that kind of good stuff, and others to help with the add function of the deck. Next, we're going to go with, I see people run 2 of these. I suggest running 3 Apprentice Illusion Magician. Not only is it an honest for your spellcasters by boosting up by 2,000, but it's also a search to add your Dark Magician from your deck to your hand. And it's a special summon, so you can normal summon her afterwards and get on with the plays. So 3 Apprentice Illusion Magician. Alright, we're going to go to the next stuff here. Next, remember I was talking about stuff that we don't have as yet? So right now we got 2 Magician Souls. We're right now trying to get 3 of them. Well, actually a 3rd one due to the price drop. As you may know, we were running a lot of spirals before. You can send a Magician, send this card to the graveyard, special summon a Magician to the field. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I had a shadow inside the picture. Since the graveyard, special summon your Dark Magician from the graveyard to the field, and the other effect is what? You have it on the field and you discard a spell trap card and draw.
Up to 2 and draw.
So this is a pretty nice little engineer, and it's also well, spellcaster, so you can have some fun with that one. Great. Next we're to go into 1 Magician of Dark Illusion, just for those Magician navigational plays when they're activated during your opponent's turn or Eternal Soul, so you can special summon this guy out from your hand. He's going to count it as a Dark Magician on the field as well, so that's a little +1 to get your Magician Circles effect off. Next, we're going to go with 1 Dark Magician Girl, kind of the new art here. Effect, of course, the attack increases for the Dark Magician in your graveyard, but you're mainly using this for the Magician Navigation and for other reasons we're going to get into later in the deck. Okay? Only 1 of her. Next, for some hand traps here, because you don't want your opponent going off, because everybody like adding cards from their deck to their hand and dropping and all that good stuff. So we're going to be running a total of 3 Ash Blossoms in here. Also the tuner, not running Synchros, but just using for the hand trap purposes to stop a lot of those effects. Next, we're going to go and have 2 Ash Blossom to stop those effects going off on the field. Yes, they still get it off, but you know you get to destroy the monster as well. Having that in there, and it has pretty nice defense, so you can set this bad boy. Old art, new art. Did I say the name right? Ghost Ogre. Did I say the name? 2 Ghost Ogre. There we go. Everybody knows what this is. This is average hand trap game. Next, we're going to go into the spells here. We'll have a total of 1, 2, 3. Dark Magical Circle, of course. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck and add 1 that has Dark Magician's name to your hand. And if you special summon a Dark Magician in the field, you get the target and banish 1 card on your opponent's side of the field, which is great. Sadly, this is only once per turn, so you can't be like special summon Dark Magician, boom, special summon Dark Magician, pop again. So once per turn, very great for searching, and is great for the other card, which we're about to pull up here soon. A total of 1, 2, 3 Soul Servant. This thing is really kind of broken and allows you to, for the more so like the draw engine side of the deck as well. So you can add a card that have Dark Magician's name or Dark Magician from your deck and put it on top of your deck, and then you can activate Dark Magical Circle and go ahead and add it to your hand. So it's pretty much you get to see what you have already and then add it. Also, if you have it in the graveyard, you can banish it and you can draw cards up to the number of Dark Magician girls inside of it with different names. So it should be pretty much like a free draw. So I like this. I would suggest running 3 and nothing less. Next here, this is more of a tech play for Jamie, Secret of Dark Magic. So how do you use this, Jamie? If you explain this to me.
As long as you have a Dark Magician girl on the field, or extra spellcaster, you can ritual summon out to any of your extra deck Dark Magicians.
Okay, bring them out onto the field, and that's awesome. And the best thing about this too is also a quick play. So you can activate this during your turn, your opponent's turn, battle phase or not, so it's really fun. Make it fast. That's what we want to do. Make the decks fast and efficient. Next, we're going to have 2 Eye of Timaeus. So you just have to have really a Dark Magician on your side of the field, and you'll be able to pull a card, a fusion card that has Dark Magician in its name, and bring that bad boy out. Really fun, really great running 2. So most people run 1, but you know what, 2 get a little bit more fun and make the deck a little bit faster, in my opinion. Next, we're going to have the bond between teacher and student. I don't feel like I need much explaining with this one for Dark Magician Girl. And then we're going to have Dark Magic Attack to blow away those spell and trap cards on your opponent's side of the field when you have a Dark Magician. Okay. Man, you got some slippery sleeves, dude. Next, we're going to go into the fun part, which I really enjoy. I like this tech play a lot. 3 Super Polymerization. Why? Because it's a dark deck, and the majority of the decks that you're going to be playing against nowadays are going to be dark. So you can bring this out here, and it's quick play. Nobody can chain anything to it. You can bring out Starting Venom Dragon and just really surprise your opponent. I got blown out by this, I don't know how many times by Jamie. Countless. It just surprises me each and every time, especially now that it's at, well, been at 3. It's pretty busted. I suggest mainly any deck, at least main deck this, or have it side inside the deck. Super Poly for the win. Next, this is my suggestion, Instant Fusion. Get right here into the fusions real quick. I can search for it. Thousand Eyes Restrict. Why? Because you can target and take control of one of your opponent's cards, and this is great also as well for going second when you're playing against an opponent. Yes, there's a cost of 1,000. Yes, you won't be able to attack with it, but hey, at least you'll be able to stop some major plays, take control of their monster, and have some fun with it.
Destroy it at the end of your turn.
Yep, at the end phase, absolutely. And with the new card that just came out from Dual Overload, I forgot, was that new Relinquish? You can just honestly have this out. Yeah, Anima, and tag this out and bring out Anima. We have it somewhere, but just not right now. Next deck profile. Okay, so the next spell card, we're gonna go ahead and have Monster Reborn, because Monster Reborn is fun and you can just surprise your opponent by just special summoning something from your graveyard or taking something they have in their graveyard and just use it against them. Perfect way to disrespect somebody. I've done it plenty of times. All right, next we're gonna go into 1, 2, 3 Magician Navigation. Now this is phenomenal. 1, if you have Dark Magician in your hand, flip this over, special summon it, as well as special summon, was it a level 7 or level 6?
Level 7.
Level 7 or lower dark spellcaster monster from your deck right onto the field. Hence, Dark Illusion Magician. Pretty much every magician that you have, you get to special summon onto the field, and so you bring out 2 Dark Magician. Also, the other benefit about this is while you have Dark Magical Circle, flip this over, your opponent has something in the field, banish that, bring out monsters in the field. Also, not during the turn that it's activated, but the following turns, if your opponent were to activate a spell or trap card, you can just banish this thing and just completely negate it. So it's really awesome for stopping a lot of spell and traps from your opponent. And last but not least, for the main, is going to be 2 Eternal Soul. We did have it at 3, but it became like very, very, very bricky. Now this go special summon your Dark Magicians from your hand, from your graveyard, so you'll be able to bounce off with your Dark Magical Circle. Also, it says a search for your, what's the name of that card, Jamie? Dark Magic Attack. So search that from the deck and add that to your hand. If you already have a magician on the field, blow up back row. So it's really cool, and I don't suggest running more than 2. 3 is just too bricky in my opinion.
The downside is if it gets taken out, so does your board.
Yeah, remember that. Please do. use this cautiously. Next, we're gonna get into the extra deck here. We're gonna have the Dark Magicians. You wanna explain this, Jamie?
So you can use Eye of Timaeus to pull them out with one Dark Magician, or you can use the other ritual spell and have the Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl plus one spellcaster. Its effect is every turn that once per turn on either yours or your opponent's turn it activates a spell or trap. You can draw a card.
That's pretty
And
awesome.
when this card is destroyed, you get to special summon a Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard.
Busted and running too. I forgot what the price were at these. I think they were like 30 or something piece. I'm pretty sure they went up. But yeah, 2 of them. A lot of decks run just 1, but we had 2. We were like, forget it, just run 2. See, I'm watching my language. Next one is gonna be Dark Cavalry. Yeah, I don't know what this does, but I'm gonna read it. It gains 100 attack for each spell or trap card on the field and in the graveyard. If this card attacks a defenseless monster and inflict piercing damage, when a card or effect is activated that targets a card on the field, quick effect, you can discard 1 card and negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. Just lovely. And yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, next one is the Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. I don't know what this one does either. Either is you got any?
Your spells and traps can't be targeted.
Okay, perfect.
Can't be destroyed.
That is awesome. Next we have the Dark Paladin. This is classic here. You can tell by the art. Jamie spent a nice little pretty penny for this one, secret rare. And this one has a big effect too. I feel so bad I'm doing this profile. I don't even play this deck. Alright, this monster can only be special summoned by fusion summon as long as this card remains facing on the field. You can negate the activation of spell card and destroy the spell card by discarding 1 card from your hand. The attack of this card increases by 500 for each dragon type monster on the field and in either player's graveyard. So yeah, Dark Paladin. Just awesome. Next, I'm going to go into something that I know what I'm talking about. It's going to be Starving Venom Dragon from Super Polymerization. This thing is great when it's destroyed. You can destroy pretty much all your opponent's special summon monsters, am I right? I haven't brought this bad boy on in a while.
Yeah, when it's destroyed, destroy all their monsters on the field.
If this card is fusion summon, you can make this card gain attack equal to one of your opponent's special summon monsters until the end phase. Once per turn, you can target 1 level 5 or higher monster your opponent controls until the end phase. This card name becomes the monster's original name and replace the effect with that monster effect. So this is awesome. Super Poly feed. Love it. Next we're going to go into Mud Dragon of the Swamp. I don't feel like I really need to explain this. Most people run this and running Super Polymerization. If you want to read the effect, go online. Everybody has access to Google. Alright, and next thing we went over the 1,000 eyes restrict. We already explained that. If you watched the video, you would know that. Okay, so the next stuff we're gonna go here is to exceeds. So I'm gonna start laying these bad boys out. Ebon Illusion Magician and Ebon High Magician. Inside of it, this is ran in pretty much every magician deck out there. I would suggest no more than 1 of each, maybe 2 of the Ebon Illusion Magician, but definitely not 2 of the Ebon High Magician. Okay, now we're gonna go into Naruto. Actually, no, Norito, the moral leader. So pretty much he stops spell and trap cards from activating, correct?
Yep, need 2 level 6 spellcasters.
Yeah, exceeds all the way 2,700 attack, and setting him up on the field with the Dark Magicians at the same time is pretty busted, just locking people out. Next, we're gonna go to Big Eye. Ditch a material, take control of your opponent's monster. No explaining to that one. Next, we're gonna go into, I don't know how to pronounce this, Crowley the First Professor. Really, we just have them in here because he's like a general link monster for 2 spellcasters, 1,000 attack. We don't have a spellbook build of this as yet. We may in the future when we update it, but for right now, he's just fodder material.
The other effect that Crowley is used for is he does not require a tribute to summon
spellcasters, right? That is awesome. Thank you. I did not remember that.
It's all good.
Next one here, we're gonna have Wee Witch as link for Dark Monsters, increase 500. And then we're gonna end it with Nightmare Cerberus. Just a generic 2 monster link so you can destroy special summon monsters on the field. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Oh, I forgot one more. Oh, bring it on over, because we don't have it right now. But
one of the things we're waiting on.
We ordered it. We don't know when it's coming in. It was supposed to be a part of the profile.
So
Amulet Dragon.
One thing I did want to mention, since Alejandro was doing the profile, is Eye of Timaeus will summon out Amulet, Dark Magicians, Dark Cavalry, Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, and Dark Paladin, and only requires one Dark Magician to do so.
Yeah, it's pretty busted. I've lost to it countless times. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified by us all the time when we update a new video. I'm Alejandro, and that is Jamie. Was this Team Super Saiyan Yugi. Catch you guys later. Have fun.